Adam has arrived.
Hey, Maurice and Ode gonna take over like Zach and Cody. Black and Snerdy is the best podcast. Gonna boom like Wile E. Coyote. Gonna make magic, they move like they hairy. Ain't talking about mental health, no, it's not scary. Ain't know that she coming up with the astrology. Mo got a comic and that's the best policy. Maurice the goat, talking about animation cause you know. Ode, she moving wavy like the boat. Watching some movies and she's taking notes. Yeah, kick back, listen. Black and Snerdy have risen. Upload on a mission. 5 stars, never dissing. Black and Snerdy, ooh. Black and Snerdy, yeah. Black and Snerdy.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Black and Snerdy podcast, the only podcast where two sexy black nerds get together to shoot the shit. I am Mo, aka Kid Licorish.
And I'm Ode.
And together we are the Affirmations Nerds here on episode 158 of the Black and Snerdy podcast. How are you doing, miss?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm tired. You know, it's been the first week of school.
It's been
The first week of school. Also, the eclipse is tonight, the full moon. So that always adds some extra drowsiness and things. But you know, in general, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
I didn't realize there was an eclipse tonight. I'm feeling pretty good.
This is the first of the eclipses.
I am still hungover from Friday. We're recording this on a Sunday.
Welcome
and
to your 30s.
Yes, my 30s is moving slow and recovering from a bombastic night with friends.
What the bum be dum bum. Oh, what the bum. Shout out to you, Sister Nancy.
And shout out to you, Josie.
Yeah, shout out to you, Josie. We had a pretty active weekend. I feel like there was a lot.
Well, Friday. We had a pretty active Friday.
I had a pretty active Friday.
Saturday was recovery.
Yeah, I was hanging out both days. Probably which is why I'm so tired.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are we ready to start off the show?
This is our RIP section, the section where we pay homage and respect to those who have recently passed on to the next side.
So this week we have two people who have joined the ancestors. First, we have Rolling Ray. If you don't know Rolling Ray, his name was Juan Raymond Harper. And he passed away this week. So he was mostly he was on a lot of reality TV shows. I think one that would make him one of the ones that used to go the most viral was his appearance on Divorce Court. And he was so he was in a wheelchair, so that's why they called him Rolling Ray. And so he was talking about how he knows Beyonce, she's contacted him, things like that. So that always went viral. And he'd also been, a social media influencer. He appeared a lot on several shows on the Zeus network. And he just was kind of a bright light in the social media community. And they didn't say how he passed away, but he had been dealing with some health issues recently. He had been in the hospital. So we are sending our love to his family and friends and all that knew him, because it is a loss. He was someone who, brought, disability advocacy to a lot of things, like him being a queer person in a wheelchair who's still like, fuck you, I'm gonna live my best life. Whatever you can't try to bully me. You can't try to bring me down, because I am who I am. And that was great. So shout out to you, Rolling Ray. I know you are making all the angels laugh with your antics. Next, if you are unaware who this is, oh shoot, sorry, my article left. Okay. The Graham Greene, the iconic actor who most people may have known him with Dances with Wolves. He was in Twilight. He was in The Green Mile. He had such a long lasting career. I think most recently we saw him in an episode of The Last of Us. He was one of the Native Americans who was living in kind of the frontier area while with
from season 1.
From season 1, when they were trying to find civilization. And he was in that, and he actually got an Academy Award nomination for his role in Dances with Wolves. They didn't say explicitly how he passed away, but they did confirm that he had been dealing with an illness. So he passed away at 73 years old, which, he was older, but definitely still not. He wasn't old, he still had a lot more years ahead of him. And he brought so much to the screen, and he was really a pioneer for Native American actors on the screen, because we have not gotten that much representation. And so it was always great to see him acting and bringing other younger Indigenous actors to the screen. So we hope that, his family, his friends, his tribal members are doing okay and are dealing with his passing. But, thank you for all you did, all you brought to the screen, because so many movies wouldn't have been what they were without you.
And Dances with Wolves is currently airing on HBO Max.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so have you ever seen Dances with Wolves?
Yeah, I haven't, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, same here. Really long time ago, to the point where I'd probably have to see it again to
really remember.
Yeah, exactly.
But, shout out to him, and thank you for all you did. All right. So, are you ready for the shenanigans?
I sure am, with our hold on. Pop topics.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick?
Pop topics.
All right. Well, first, we have to say a huge happy birthday to Beyonce. This is a picture of me and my bestie in Cologne at the Renaissance Tour. Beyonce was 44 on September 4th, 444. So we hope that you have a blessed birthday, more love and joy and abundance and all the good things. And we're super excited for Act 3.
She's 44?
She's 44.
What do you think Act 3 is going to be?
I'm curious.
Take a shot, because we're talking about Act 3 and not knowing what Act 3 is supposed to be.
It's either
It's been years at this point since Act 2 came out, right?
It's about 2 years.
Which was the country album?
Cowboy Carter. Yeah, it's been about 2 years.
Yeah. So
we'll probably, she just finished up the tour in Las Vegas.
She'll probably take a few months to take some downtime. Yeah.
So whether it doesn't need to come out this year, she can give us a little break so we can get our coins up. Because I'm not missing. I don't care what's going on. I'm not missing the Act 3 concert.
All right.
So
yeah. So everybody get your coins up.
Just give us some time, Beyonce.
Get your Klarnas in order.
Yes.
And your Affirms and stuff. Just be prepared.
I think that
because when it drops, what if she drops like she did for the Super Bowl?
So I am gonna say, if I'm going off of what
she doesn't do the same thing twice, right?
Well, no, it's not that she doesn't do the same thing twice. However, I have noticed a pattern where she will post or she'll drop the new music, new tour, or whatever during Black History Month.
Oh, sure.
Because she's done that several times now. So I feel like February, we should start seeing some things. So that would be great. February is a long enough time for you to just drop the music, because once she drops the music, the tour is going to be hopefully,
Yeah.
Some months after.
Right.
So everyone just get your Beyonce fund ready. You got to get ready so you don't have to stay ready. So you don't have to get ready.
Get your Cash Apps. Get
all your things. Get your OnlyFans,
Venmos and Zells
your
and
OnlyFeeds,
your OnlyFeeds, your WikiFeeds,
all the things. Get all your monies together and be prepared.
your Fansly.
That's just you got to be prepared. But I think that for Act 3, it could either be one rock album. Like a rock inspired album, which I think would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or someone mentioned this.
Blues.
Maybe blues. Maybe blues.
But
like
the way that Queen Latifah did the blues that one year.
Oh, like a jazz album?
Yeah, like a jazz album.
I don't know if she would do that.
Blue Ivy.
But I wonder if Act 3 might be bringing back Destiny's Child. Because I think, was it Las Vegas where she brought up Destiny's Child?
Yeah.
So it could be D3. Third act.
You think?
I don't know.
Do you really think that she would spend her third act bringing out Destiny's Child?
She might. That would go so fucking hard.
It would.
Do you know, like the fissures in the universe that would create if Destiny Child has another album together and a concert? Like, it would be just, you would hear.
You know, it'd be funny.
What?
If she made a Destiny's Child album with LaToya. Wait, is that her name?
No. You mean the one that she sent Packy and told her that they would send her luggage?
Yeah.
That wasn't LaToya. What was her name? Hold on.
Who is the fourth
Because LaToya
Destiny
and
Child?
Latavia were the ones that left. And let me see, what was her name? Because she ended up doing I don't remember her name, but I do remember her being possibly in was it a porn?
No,
she was. Yeah,
I would have known if there was a Destiny's Child.
No, she wasn't.
Porn.
It wasn't called Destiny's Child, but she was in a porn.
She was in a porn?
Yeah, it was when we were. It was a while ago. We were in high school. I feel
like I would have noticed this. Would have come up on my radar.
Farrah Franklin.
Farrah Franklin?
Yeah, let me see. Let me look her up because I'm pretty sure that at some point, yes. See, she was dismissed from what group? Oh, Phoenix. She was dismissed from Phoenix in 2009 due to her involvement in pornography.
And what's her name?
Farrah Franklin.
Okay. Farrah Franklin. Let's see. Ooh, none of these look like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is.
None of this is.
Wow.
Are you sure?
It said it was due to her. Farrah Franklin made a porno. Let's just see. Well, there's a. I'm not even gonna click on any of these things because there's also Farrah Abrams from Teen Mom who did porn. It's coming up. So whatever Farrah Franklin did, it was so long ago that I don't think it would be
But the internet remembers.
The internet does remember, but I don't think it was something that was even crazy popular.
Oh, okay. So nobody would have that. If you have the Farrah Franklin porno,
I don't want to
please send it this way. Send it to our email address.
Do not send it.
Spam it to us on Twitter.
Please do not.
Send us a link on Instagram.
It is unnecessary for you to send us.
It is very necessary because we need to verify this. You're a journalist and you should be wanting to verify these sources.
Well, shout out to you, Beyonce. We
love you, Beyonce.
And look at how cute my makeup was at this concert. And that is, my friends, why I got front row seats to be in the Golden Circle and watch Beyonce. I was so close to her. I could see.
I
her
want to say
sweat
something,
glistening.
but I don't want it. I don't mean it as an insult.
What?
You look like a glittery version of your mom.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I have my mom's face.
Yes,
We're
you do.
twins.
Yes, you do.
Hold on a second. Just pause. My glasses are really foggy. And
All right. That was a special happy birthday to Beyonce.
Queen Bee.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
All right. Next we have a little unfortunate news for Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Universal has pulled an untitled Jordan Peele project from their calendar. I don't know why, but it's his fourth film. It was supposed to come out originally Christmas 2024. It was delayed to October 2026, but now it seems to have been moved off of the schedule entirely. So he's reportedly still developing the project, but has not began shooting.
Wouldn't it be his fifth movie?
Well, maybe it's his fourth film with Universal.
Yeah,
So,
because I was
Get Out.
Us, Nope,
No.
and him.
And then what is you? Is that a movie or am I just making stuff
You're
up?
making stuff up. There's no you. There's only us.
There is only us.
Okay. There is no you. There's only us. Yes.
So
maybe that'll be the episode.
So I'm hoping the reason why they took it off the schedule is just because of the fact that like it hasn't started shooting yet. So if it hasn't started shooting, it's 2025, so they're not gonna be able to make 2026. Because I feel like most movies they take what like
a year or so.
A year or two?
It depends on how involved the movie is. It could be from 9 months plus. You know, like
So-
and someone like Jordan Peele
He
tends
needs
to
some
be
time.
elaborate with
Yeah.
his filming, so he definitely needs the time.
So perhaps they just took it
Maybe
off
this is a good
for-
thing. Maybe this is a good thing.
so that they can have it for the 2027. But you know, I'm looking forward to him. Right, that's the next one.
I don't know. It's it's at least football adjacent. I'm not the biggest sports fan. I'm not. I'm gonna go see it. But I don't know if I'm rushing to go see it the way that I was with like Nope and Get Out and Us.
Well, we'll see. I think that all of his movies have been really good.
Yes, they
So
have.
it's not anything that like regardless, even if it's not like a movie that I would generally be like rushing to see, I think that his movies, you know, are generally like going to be really good.
Yeah.
And like the writing, the directing, it's probably going to be scary. I know that for sure.
They're horror movies.
But I think
Or
it's still
psychological thrillers.
yeah, psychological thrillers. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think that he always brings something new and different to his movies. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have some news about another cancellation of sorts. Greg Sipes. Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
Sipes. Who was the voice of Beast Boy in Teen Titans Go.
And in the original Teen Titans.
He put up a Instagram post that he has been fired from the voicing after 24 years of voicing this character. So he posted up on Instagram, Warner Brothers literally fired me on Valentine's Day right after I publicly shared my Parkinson's diagnosis. It's like a death to me that only the fans can bring me back to life. And then Gunverse, which I don't really know. I don't know what Gunverse is. Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a person. It's a person who's maybe because they're a DCU. They're a DCU brand influencer.
Oh, like the Gunverse.
Yeah.
Like James Gunn universe.
Yeah. So They said that he told me that Sam Register is trying to use his Parkinson's disease as an excuse for a possible holdup of future production when that is not the case whatsoever. Greg says he has been discriminated against. So, I mean, with Parkinson's, right? So he is not this is an audio job.
Yeah.
He's doing voiceover work.
Yeah.
And so
to my knowledge, Parkinson's doesn't affect your voice.
It can.
Does it?
So it depends on not exaggerated, what's the word? It just depends where you are at in your diagnosis, right?
Mhm.
So someone we know in the industry who has long had a Parkinson's diagnosis, Michael J. Fox.
Mm-hmm.
So Michael J. Fox, has not had any issues with talking. I remember a few years ago he had come back to do filming he had a TV show, and so with Parkinson's, it impacts your I think it's your nervous system because you'll have shaking, you'll have issues with your mobility and things like that. But eventually, it could impact your voice. But at this point, that's not the case, and I don't think that even if obviously all the allegations of why are alleged, but he would not hold up any sort of production as of right now, and he should be allowed to work until he can no longer work.
It's crazy to me that we're just finding this out because Valentine's Day was a long ways away.
Yeah.
Like at this point, we're in the third, almost fourth quarter of the year.
Yeah.
And that was first quarter.
So I wonder if it's just because he was trying to go back and forth with them, and just try to see if anything could help or something. Because we're talking about last episode that they were doing the Teen Titans universe, or they're trying to get the Teen Titans universe up.
No, we were talking about Batman because it was Monique.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about last episode when they were at the con,
that was Kids Next Door.
Oh, Kids Next Door. Thank you. Because they're all matched.
Wrong thing.
It was the wrong thing.
Wrong thing.
All right. So, no, I think that's really shitty. And this is another thing that we talk about,
Warner Brothers, get your shit together, man.
When you talk about disability advocacy, this is something that I think people don't realize how much people are discriminated against when they are having any kind of disability, whether it's a physical one, whether it's something with a mental illness or whatever. There's so much discrimination. There's a reason why so many people are incapable of feeding themselves because they don't have the money to do so. And this is one of those things. We have seen even just recently in King of the Hill, the actor who voiced Dale, he had been sick for some time, but he did episodes up until his passing.
Yes.
And then they just found someone else and changed the voice. And so even if
Johnny Hardwick.
Yes, Johnny Hardwick. So even if he does have at some point issues with his voice, you can find somebody else. You don't need to throw him out of a character he's been doing for more than 2 decades.
Yeah.
That's just shitty. And I hope that there is a way for him to get back on the show.
Yeah, I hope he gets his job back.
Because I mean, Teen Titans is a great show. We all loved it. It's beloved by a lot of people. Then you have new generations who are always coming to get on it. And
Teen Titans Go is a polarizing show. Because there's Teen Titans and then there's Teen Titans Go. Yeah. So
but both, they brought different things to the animation world, culture, etc.
Sure.
And people love it. It's been 24 years and people are still calling for it, even though when did Teen Titans Go have its last run?
Teen Titans Go?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because it's been a while.
It's been on for a long time. I think it's still airing new episodes.
Oh wow, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I hope that he gets his job back because that just sucks, especially if he's dealing with Parkinson's. Like, he needs to have the insurance that comes with it, the benefits, all that. Like, that is just a shitty thing to kick somebody out of their job before they even have the chance to
Yeah, they're
prove
currently
themselves.
airing their 9th season.
Okay. Well,
They've had some 425 episodes.
Right.
427 episodes.
we are rooting for you, and we hope that there's enough pushback from the fans that you get your job back.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. So we have a few things to chat about. Do you want to talk about the VMAs first before we get into some of the other?
Yeah, let's talk about the
shenanigans?
VMAs, because tonight the VMAs are on.
I just say, I did not know that the VMAs were happening.
I didn't know either until actually I found out earlier today because I was at work and I saw a tweet.
I literally, like, the way that the VMAs used to be like required viewing in my household.
Oh, for sure.
And
Same here.
I think that yes, of course we're older, so it's like we may not be as tuned in, but I also think that they have not for a while been doing the kind of marketing that they used to with any of the award shows. So I don't know if that's because of budget cuts or because they're trying to put things on like streaming, or there's not the same amount of commercials, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, it is streaming on Paramount right now.
Yeah, it's streaming right now. They have a list of winners. The show's been started at 8 p.m. So as of right now, the winners are the Video Vanguard Award went to Mariah Carey. The Push Performance of the Year, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
But Cat's Eye won. Rock the Bells Visionary Award. Busta Rhymes got that. The Song of the Year was Rose and Bruno Mars. APT. Latin Icon Award, Ricky Martin. Artist of the Year, Lady Gaga, which, I don't know. I feel like that's just didn't want to give it to Beyonce. Song of the Year, Tate McRae. I've not heard this song at all.
Me neither.
Best Alternative, Somber, Back to Friends. Don't know who Somber is.
I didn't even know they had a K-pop category.
Me either, but I'm glad that they do. It's such a big,
And I was surprised that there was no in the K-pop category. There was no nomination for K-pop Demon Hunter.
Really?
No.
Well, that sucks.
But K-pop Demon Hunter was nominated for best something song of the summer. Golden Huntrix.
Well, I love that song.
Yes.
Golden.
Whoa.
The K-pop Demon Hunters are gonna hunt you down.
Whoa. That's not even my favorite song from K-pop.
It's not. Well, it's one of them. I think one of my favorite songs might be Free.
Yes, I can see that being one of your
free. And then, but also,
no, they're gonna hunt you down. You talking about hunting me down? Like, they're gonna hunt your ass down.
The takedown,
that discrimination that you just did.
Take down. Yeah. I love that one. But some of the Video of the Year nominees, Not Like Us, of course, by Kendrick Lamar, Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I did not see the video for that, but I do love that song. Die with a Smile. That is not
that's
the melody.
But the world,
if the world was ending, I want to be next to you. If the party is over, I want to.
Now, I've been hearing a lot about this Sabrina Carpenter. I have not heard a single song.
You have heard a song, you just probably didn't realize it was her.
Well, I haven't been to a Target, so that's usually where I would hear like music out Target, and about.
So,
like, I don't go out shopping anymore. So, like, where am I gonna hear these songs?
That's true. Artist of the year, there's Bad Bunny, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, Lady Gaga. So to me, I would have picked Beyonce, of course.
And I would pick
Kendrick Lamar. It would have been Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, or Bad Bunny. But I think that they just wanted to. Beyonce, I think, won it last year, and they were like, "We got to give a white person this year."
Yeah. So it's like the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah. We've been having a lot of blacks in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like now, I think they're talking about who are they talking about for the Super Bowl this year?
Allegedly, they were trying to say. I saw something that they were saying that they might try to get Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion.
Really?
Which
I don't know if they have the catalog for that.
I do. Well, I think if it's both of them,
if it's like a co-headline,
yeah, they were trying to get them both. So I think that same way. Remember when they had Ciara and J-Lo?
Sure.
So I think if they did something like that, because they've both been out a long enough time where I think they have enough hits where they could have what usually it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes of a concert.
Yeah.
So I think that they have enough, but if they did it together, they would have it. I just don't think they're...
Just imagine if they broadcast WAP.
I want to see it.
Wet ass pussy.
I want to see that.
Bring a bucket and a mop.
Wet ass pussy. I want to see it. I want to see WAP on the big screens. I want all the white people to be crying.
I always want to see WAP.
Tears. You know?
I only ever want to see WAP. I want to get paid to see WAP.
It would be a great job.
Yeah, that would be.
They have best collaboration has only 3 songs that I know. Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Luther, the Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars Die with a Smile, and the Rose and Bruno Mars APT. All the rest of them, I've never heard this Post Malone song.
Isn't Benny Blanco the one who doesn't shower?
Yes. He and Selena Gomez have a song.
Is he an artist? I thought he was like a producer.
I mean, I guess they're doing something. They're supposed to be getting married this year. They've been engaged for like 3 years. I always find it odd when people who have lots of money take forever to get married because you don't really have a reason. Most times you take a while to get married because you're saving money up. But if you already have lots of money, like what is it to wait for? Best pop, Alex Warren, Ordinary, which I do really like that song. Ariana Grande, Brighter Days Ahead. I've not heard of it. Ed Sheeran, Sapphire, not heard of it.
Sheeran.
What did I say?
Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran, thank you. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, again, Die with a Smile. The Rose and Bruno Mars song, and Sabrina Carpenter's song Man-Child, which I have heard, and it's allegedly about that Irish actor she was dating. I forget his name, though. Best hip-hop, Doechii Anxiety, Drake Nokia, Eminem and Jelly Roll, Somebody Save Me. I have not heard that song.
I have never heard that song, but of course, listen, is it a VMAs if Eminem isn't nominated?
This is true. Glorilla featuring Sexy Red, What You Know About Me, love that song. Kendrick, Not Like Us. LL Cool J featuring Eminem called Murdergram Duh. Never heard of that.
I feel like I might have heard of it because no, LL Cool J has another song with Eminem.
Like a new one or old one?
It's newer. It's newer. I don't know if it's new as in this year, but like it's there. The one that I heard was like maybe the last couple years or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Travis Scott 4x4, which if I've heard that, I don't know. Best R&B, Chris Brown Residuals, Leon Thomas and Freddie Gibbs, the Mutt remix, Mariah Carey, Type Dangerous, Party Next Door, No Chill, which I've not heard. Summer Walker, Hot of a Woman, which I like. SZA Drive, The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi, Timeless, which I believe I've heard.
Yeah, you've heard Timeless.
I've heard that one. Yeah. Best Alternative. Now a lot of them, I have not heard of these people. Gigi Perez, Sailor Song, don't know. Imagine Dragons, Wake Up. I know Imagine Dragons. I'm not sure if I heard this song, Wake Up. Lola Young, Messy. Do you know who Lola Young is?
I absolutely don't.
MGK and Jelly Roll, Lonely Road. Have not heard that. Somber, Back to Friends. MGK, the Mariahs.
Hey, really? He has
Back to Me. He does. Best Rock, Coldplay, All My Love. Evanescence.
Really?
It's called Afterlife from the Netflix series Devil May Cry. Okay.
Oh, Oh yeah.
What's
cool.
Devil May Cry?
Devil May Cry is it's a video game, but the anime is based off of the video game property.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
I probably watched it while you were asleep or away or something like that.
Green Day, One Eyed Bastard. Well, good for you, Green Day, for having new music, and Lenny Kravitz, and Linkin Park, and 21 Pilots. Now, these are people I know. The rock category filled with all the artists.
The rock category tends to be artists who
have been around for
a while. Because rock is I don't want to say timeless, but rock is like it just keeps going.
I feel like with rock artists, they probably have
you don't age out of rock, not really.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think that I feel like with R&B,
rock is like an all age kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not necessarily it can be for the youth, but like the youth grows up and stuff like that. But whereas like pop and hip hop, it's mainly for fucking teens. You know what I mean?
I don't think hip hop is for teens.
Teens and old heads.
I think that for hip hop and R&B, the thing comes where, what are you talking about? Like, you have to be able to grow with your audience, and sometimes that might make it difficult for you to have a mainstream song. Like, remember when Smokey Robinson came out with that Orgasms album?
Yeah,
at 88 or whatever.
I'm gonna teach you how your pussy works or something like that.
That was Brian McKnight.
Oh, all right.
Which was Brian McKnight. Well, he's not dead, but he's dead to us.
Okay, I think I remember now.
Yeah. But it's good for you, rock category. Any of y'all should get. I do hope Evanescence gets it because they haven't had anything in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Best Latin: Bad Bunny, J Balvin, Karol G, Peso Pluma, Raul Alejandro, and Romeo Santos, and Shakira. I think majority of the best Latin ones, I do know them. Best K-pop. I do not want to mess up these names.
Don't. I wouldn't.
Now, I will say majority of these people do not know. Except for Jisoo. I think he was a part of oh gosh, what is the boy K-pop group that was really popular? I don't remember its name. I'm only thinking of Blackpink. I think, though, one of these people, maybe it was Genie, might have been in Blackpink and did a single or like a solo. Oh, they have an Afrobeats category now. They have Asake and Travis Scott active, Burna Boy and Travis Scott, Ta Ta Ta, Molly, Silent Addy, Skilly Bang, and Shensia, Shake It to the Max, which I really like that song. Rima Baby. Oh, I like that song too. Thames featuring Asake, Get It Right. Tyla, Push to Start, which Tyla, someone tried to say that Charlamagne ruined her career.
Yeah, I was telling you about that.
Yeah, so that was you. Okay, so we were talking about that. Like, people are saying that Charlamagne ruined her career because when she was, after Water came out, of course, she's getting all this popularity. She goes on the show and he asked her something about like blackness or whatever. And she said, I'm not black, I'm colored. And then when people admittedly like talked to her, tried to call her in to explain that in America, colored one different. Is not a term that we've used since the civil rights movement ended. Yeah. And
because she's from South Africa.
She's from South Africa. So South Africa, you use colored. Yeah. That is here, someone might say they're mixed, they're biracial or whatever, or just say that they're black because the one drop rule or whatever like that. In South Africa, due to apartheid and the caste system, there are the way that you describe race is different, which is perfectly okay. However, I do think it is important that if you are going into another place with a different culture, that you can understand that culture. Yes. And not get mad at people for being confused about said culture. Yeah. Because I think the same way, if a Black American person who was Black and biracial went to Like if Alicia Keys went to South Africa and she's singing and they're saying to her, so like as a colored woman, and she got all upset, like, wait, I'm not colored or whatever, it would be like, well, this is how we describe.
It's a cultural thing.
So it's important for you to understand
knowing what culture
exactly.
She
never got any media training. So it wasn't Charlemagne who like caused her to derail her career.
It was her handlers.
It was her handlers. And it was nothing. It was something like that Gen Z thing that you get called in and someone gives you information and you still refuse to acknowledge, like, oh, okay, thanks for telling me. Now I know. Especially because you're being marketed to Black Americans, and Black Americans is not just people who are born here. Black Americans include people who are Caribbean descent, African descent, South American, from around the whole global diaspora. And you are being pitched as this new Afrobeats queen, when in reality, South Africa is not Afrobeats. It is Amapiano, is like their big music style. Afrobeats comes from Nigeria. Across the continent.
Of course, you would know that.
Yeah. There's variety. The same way reggae and dancehall are different. The same way bachata and merengue are different.
Yes.
So because of the ignorance of American music and like American people of the different types of music,
use Afrobeats as a catch-all.
But if people who are here, there are Black people here, regardless of what their cultural background is and their nationality and all that is, who know the difference, you're being propped up as the big Afrobeat star, when we could be like, nah, there's better ones who actually would have more cultural competency and would prefer to see that. Now, I still don't think that Tyla's career has been derailed. She's still making music.
Did you know that she put out an EP?
No, I did not. Now, the only thing about Tyla I've heard about recently is she was saying that she has to like do her own hair and makeup because she doesn't have like a budget for a stylist. And these are the types of things where it's like, you need to use your resources. You can't tell me there's no auntie or somebody who's in your space that could be there helping you do your makeup, who will fly around and things with you. That is something that you could do. Do you know how many like African artists were touring around the world before they having real actual budgets? Miriam Makeba was going around the world and traveling. She did not get the money or the budgets that she deserved, and yet was still looking beautiful and still traveling. Like,
you mixed up budget and money and said bunny.
Well, get your bunny up, okay? On either side,
get your bunny up.
Get your bunny up. Now, so for best country, they do not have Beyonce on here, and I think that is shameful. They have a whole bunch of other people on here that I don't really care about, but Beyonce, Cowboy Carter should be on there at least.
Of course, Jelly Roll's ass is on there.
He's on here like 10 times.
God damn, Jelly Roll! Shout out to him for. I mean, he got in shape to wrestle.
Yeah, he's been doing really well.
He dropped a bunch of weight, but like, God, I see
everywhere.
Jelly Roll everywhere.
But at least he's not problematic. I think.
No, he's not. He's not Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, like I think everything that I've seen about Jelly Roll, he's been really cool. He talks about like people in like the drug epidemic and like homelessness and food and da-da-da. So I feel like he is at least helpful in what he's doing.
Sure.
For best album, Bad Bunny did his new album that this font always messed me up. Debí tirar más fotos. I should have taken more photos. Which is like about Puerto Rico and the gentrification, et cetera, et cetera. Beautiful album. The videos are great. He's done a lot of like longer form videos for this that's more like telling a story, like little movies, which I really love.
And another one who wrestled for the WWE.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, and he was really good.
Yeah, he was. I love him. He's very attractive. So
yes, he is.
Shout out to Bad Bunny.
Handsome. He was just in the Adam Sandler.
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore too, yes.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar, GNX, Lady Gaga, Mayhem, which I have really not heard much on. Morgan Wallen, but we don't care. Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet. The Weeknd, Hurry Up and Tomorrow. So for best album, I would be fine with Bad Bunny or Kendrick Lamar getting it. I loved Kendrick Lamar album, obviously, but I think Bad Bunny also did really
Maybe The
great
Weeknd
job.
too. I liked his album.
I don't think I listened to the whole thing. I know songs on it, but I don't think I've listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Best long form video, we have Ariana Grande. Excuse me. Brighter Days Ahead. The Bad Bunny short film for the album. Damio David. I do not know who that is. Mac Miller. Balloonerism. How does Mac Miller have a video out?
What do you mean? He passed away, so it's a
posthumous homage video.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus has a new video, Something Beautiful. Now, I have not seen it, but good for her. And then The Weeknd, Hurry Up Tomorrow. Now, what is this video for good category? I feel like they're just putting shit. They're just putting things.
I'm wondering if this is like songs and videos with like a message, with a good message.
All right.
I don't know what video for good means, but
Yeah.
I'm just extrapolating.
So there's a lot of categories. We'll see who wins. I'm not going through all this. There's going to be an Ozzy Osbourne tribute performance.
Rock the Bells, Visionary Award honoree, Busta Rhymes. Turn it up.
Mariah Carey's going to do a video of Vanguard. I hope that Mariah Carey brings out,
Who?
the thing is, I was going to say, I hope she does. Because remember when she did the VMAs, like when we were younger, like 98, 97, 98, and she had like a bunch of the songs, but a lot of them are Diddy songs. Like Diddy produced, or
I see
like,
what you're saying. Yeah.
Bad Boy was on there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how she's gonna do that, but
We'll see.
there's supposed to be a lot of performers. And Ashley Simpson is presenting. Britney Still's presenting. A lot of people that I feel like do not know. EJ, Ray Ami, and Audrey Nuna of the K-pop Demon Hunters are presenting. So you know, of course, LL Cool J's hosting.
Of course, because
If there's
fucking
one-
LL Cool
If
J.
there's one thing he's gonna do,
God
it's gonna get to the bag.
Damn, LL Cool J.
He's gonna
Just
get
sit
to the
your ass
bag.
down
He will not.
and fucking relax.
He's always going to get to the bag.
Go eat some protein powder and sit back and make that NCIS money.
But let's look before we come off the thing.
NCIS,
I-
more like NCI rest.
I want us to look through some of the pictures, and I want to see what people were looking like, and give a yay or nay.
This is Ciara.
Ciara, yay or nay?
I'd go with yay. What is this, a hoodie type thing?
It looks like a big hoodie dress. I'm gonna say Ciara looks beautiful because she's Ciara.
Yes.
I don't.
She's got them gams.
I think that this would be cute in another time, but I think it's too hot for this. So I don't know. Maybe it's a may. It's a maybe.
Yay, nay, or may?
Yay, nay, or may.
Okay.
Sexy Red gets a
Nay. Nay from me.
It's a nay. It looks like you got that from Rainbow.
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson gets a yay.
Yay.
I don't know,
Okay.
she looks gorgeous.
She does look gorgeous.
She's done something to her face though. I don't like that, but she looks gorgeous. Doja Cat.
I don't like the color clash.
I don't really love
What
the
is
color
this, purple
clash,
and green?
but I do think the style and the whole look could be a yay. I think she's trying to do like a little like country type of style, like a Dolly Parton-esque.
It looks good for her.
It looks good for her, but I don't think anyone else could wear it. I would
Yeah.
prefer different colors.
So I'm gonna give it a may.
Sabrina Carpenter. I don't like the stall.
This reminds me a lot of Lady Gaga from like
her meat suit.
her meat suit.
I liked it, but I don't like. I think she should have had a different color stall thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give it a yay because it's cute.
I'll give it a yay.
Lotto gets a nay. I do not like this.
I don't like the ruffles. You know
You
me.
don't like
I traditionally do not
But
like
I
ruffles.
also, I don't know. It looks like it's kind of eating her up. Ariana Grande, sorry, nay.
Nay.
That just it doesn't look. It's eating her. It's too much. I think because she's so
So something about her has to eat.
Yes.
Statistically.
I think that because she's so short and petite, that she should wear more dresses that are either shorter dresses or something that has like a slit so you can still see her legs. Because I can't really like. It's not for me. Busta Rhymes. All right, yay.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Yeah.
Ice Spice is a nay.
Nope.
I don't know what.
Not even at all.
This is like a mixture of.
She looks like a cotton candy mermaid.
Bridgerton plus Ragdoll. The hair's cute. I'm glad she's getting away from that orange Annie. But this style, it could have been better if it was a different print.
Sure.
Tate McRae.
Yay.
May. I can kind of see the vision.
Oh, it's a see-through.
But I also kind of feel like she looks like she's wearing like a
bathing suit
or something. I don't know. It looks like a bathing suit cover up.
Yeah.
Ricky Martin, yay. Look at him. He's looking good.
He looks good for his age.
He's looking good.
I don't even know how old he is, but he looks good for his age.
He's in his 50s.
Oh, okay. He's aging
gracefully. Fine wine. Mm-hmm. Delicious. Looking good. Tyler, how are you gonna sit down?
No.
Is my big question. I don't like it. It's a nay. It's too short. And not because like, oh, she shouldn't wear short things. It just feels like you're doing too much. And not in a good way. FKA Twigs, yay. She loves to do this kind of like dramatic gothic kind of thing. So I like this for her. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna go with a May.
A May.
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper. Him and this fucking book bag.
Yeah.
And
that's his style. Yeah.
He always looks like Parappa the Rapper. He always looks like Parappa the Rapper.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind.
But I'm gonna give him a yay.
Yeah.
He looks cute. He just looks very regular. But it's a VMAs. You don't really have to do anything like super going on. Exactly. Paris Hilton, yay. I love this look on her.
Yeah, let's do a few more of these and
then go.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know who that is, so we're just gonna pass Paris and her sister. So this Nikki Hilton is what that other girl was trying to do, but Nikki did it better.
Yeah, I see.
Glorilla.
Nay. What the fuck is this Clueless? What's her name? Dion from Clueless bullshit thing that she's got going on. Plaid.
I'm gonna give it a May.
Plaid shoulder pad bullshit.
I don't love the colors, but I do appreciate the look.
I don't.
Snooki, we're just no
to J Balvin.
Leon Thomas, no, baby. Where's the tailoring?
Yeah, this is not a bespoke suit.
Summer.
Oh wow. Okay, Summer Walker.
Listen,
I'm gonna say yay.
Body T.
I'm gonna say yay.
Outfit is a nay. I think if it wasn't pants, like a capri pants, it would be more of a yay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. That's the last person.
Yeah.
DJ Snake, you're getting a nay.
Yeah, you're getting a nay.
All right. Is it almost here? Should we pause?
3 minutes.
Okay. All right. So, do you want to move on to talk about Young Thug?
Sure.
All right. So Young Thug has gotten some backlash. If you didn't know, he had some leaked audio from his jail calls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things that came out was one, he was calling Glorilla ugly.
Yes, he did say that.
And then
he hates Gunna.
Yes,
like,
he hates Gunna
with the passion of 1,000 suns.
And allegedly he was also talking about like gay guys.
He was talking about Kendrick too.
Yes, and Kendrick. Oh yes, he was talking about Kendrick.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to find one of. Okay, here's the Kendrick one. I'm gonna share it. Hold on. Ooh. All right.
supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake ever in life. Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy fucking with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake can't? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight fucking with you. Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that.
What was that verse on? Was it not? What was the verse on the album when he was like asking me for a feature, and I say, "Nigga, no."
Nigga, no. Can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, no.
There was a lot that he said, and people have been calling him out.
Yeah.
Especially over what he said about Glorilla, because he was saying
I don't think the Glorilla clip
it's not
is
on there.
Yeah.
That she was ugly, like she looks like a rat or something like that.
Which is funny because he's been ratting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also hideous. So
he is hideous.
I mean,
somebody said that these are the wrong Jeffrey files that we were looking for.
Exactly.
Pause. Young Thug is chatting.
Well, I feel like.
Well, these are leaked calls, right?
But the thing about these leaked calls, they're from the prison.
Yeah, they're from the penitentiary.
And I just don't understand why people forget that.
They say it at the top of the call that like
it's recorded.
It's being recorded.
Like, you don't think people are listening to these calls and someone's going to get paid by TMZ to get this leaked footage or audio? Like, come on now. And just like, you're never going to get a Kendrick verse ever. You're not a good enough rapper. He does not like you. He definitely doesn't like you now. And now you've opened yourself up to getting. It's going to be Kendrick's going to give Gunna a verse. And Glorilla.
Yo, Kendrick and Glorilla would be
it's gonna be
fun.
Kendrick, Glorilla, and Gunna on an album and tearing you down.
Gian next.
It's not gonna be good for you. I don't understand why they do this. Like, just come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't. Is he even out of prison? When is he?
Yeah, he's been out of prison.
Right?
He's been out of prison. He beat the
the RICO. Right,
RICO. Remember?
He did beat the RICO.
Yeah. So he's on probation, but he's free.
Oh well, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about? Oh well, speaking of somebody nobody cares about, Dame Dash has filed for bankruptcy. He is alleging that he only has $100 in cash. According to court documents, he said he's currently in the hole with somewhere between 1 to 49 creditors.
Damn.
And has his assets are currently valued at $4,350 versus his $5,200 in monthly expenses and $25,303,049 in liabilities. That is crazy.
He needs to go to Zeus and host something.
He needs to
get some money fast, real quick, because that's insane amount of money to have to owe, and insane amount of money that you literally don't have.
So allegedly, he owes one person named Josh Weber of Muddy Water Pictures. Who says that he owes him $4 million for their failed Dear Frank movie. That is so much.
That's a lot of money.
It's so much. But Dame is also alleging that his former Rockefeller Records partner, Kareem Biggs Burke, owes him money. And that he also is owed money from Chris Brown, Claudia Jordan, and some other people. I don't know what he's got going on. It's crazy that he and Jay-Z are at completely different.
They're at the extreme ends of the financial spectrum. Like Jay-Z is a billionaire, and Dame Dash is a nothing air. Yeah. Nothing but air.
Nothing but air.
That's all he has in his wallet. It's just air and moths that just fly out.
Because it's like
cartoon moths.
What have you been doing with all this money you've had over the years? You can't possibly have been buying that much crystal.
Yeah,
like
blowing it on
hoes and chains and shit. Like hoes, whips, and chains, and not the good kind.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he should be able to do something. Get on Cameo.
Not the good kind of hose, whips, and chains?
Not the good kinds of whips and chains.
Oh, okay. You said hose, whips, and chains.
Well, he's not. He hasn't had the good kind of any.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen him with the hoe in quite some time.
Very true.
But yeah, go on Cameo. Start an OnlyFans.
I will. A Dame Dash OnlyFans.
Yeah, because OnlyFans is not just about sex. Some people do that and just cook.
Yeah.
Do something. Show people how, start a course. Because remember a few years ago,
you heard about how all those Olympians are using OnlyFans as because they're not making enough money from sponsorship deals and shit.
Sounds very Hunger Game-ish.
Yeah, so now they're forced to do OnlyFans, but they're not having sex or anything like that. They're on OnlyFans.
But are they doing porn stuff or are they just on there?
No, just tasteful not nudes.
Okay, well listen, go for it.
I think some of them might be doing nudes, but the majority of them aren't doing nudes.
OnlyFans started as a platform for people to get fans for whatever they were doing. So you can have an OnlyFans and it has nothing to do with sex. It just so happens that people who got on there have been making so much money due to their sexual activities.
Or you have a subscription, you make all of the content that you have available for that one subscription, make it tasteful outfits or whatever like that, or previews of more hardcore shit, and then put the hardcore shit in a paywall or in a pay-per-view thing, where people could pay $12 to see you in I can't think of anything. Wow.
That Dame Dash people would want to see Dame Dash.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that Dame Dash could do.
I think that he could get a Patreon and he could put stuff up there, how to be
have a podcast. Do a podcast, Dame Dash.
Look at how
forget OnlyFans, do a podcast.
Noriega has Drink Champs. It's wildly successful.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you can't get something like that. But also I think the reason he can't do certain things like that is because he's burned so many bridges.
He has
over the years.
Yes.
That I feel like Jay-Z has been on Drink Champs before.
No, he hasn't.
He's not?
Nope.
But we've had a lot of big artists.
Yeah.
There's been Busta Rhymes, Ludacris,
Kanye,
Fabulous, all these people.
Yeah.
Dame Dash does not have that kind of clout because people don't trust him and they don't want to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why you're broke is because you're just not a good business person. You're not a good friend.
And you're probably not a good person.
So, that's what it is.
I feel bad for you, son.
Got 99 problems.
Finances isn't, well.
It is.
It is.
It's the main one.
Yeah, it is the main one.
But we do have some rappers who are doing some cool things with their life and not filing for bankruptcy. Can we show this whole clip?
Who owns it? ABC TV? I think so.
Okay. So Lil Jon of the What fame. Yeah. What?
Okay.
He has
transformed his body in amazing ways and has debuted that body at a contest in Muscle Beach
in Venice Beach, California. Apparently this is a yearly event that they have, and he won third place.
It's open to amateurs only. People from around the world come to compete in several categories, including bodybuilding, figure, physique, and wellness. And you might recognize this guy right here, Grammy-winning rapper Lil Jon. Not only performed, he competed.
It's been a lot physically, just in the gym, dedication, eating, focus. I'm winning just by being here and, changing my lifestyle mentally and physically. One of the things I hope is that I can be an inspiration to so many people that say, I don't have time, I can't do it. If I can do it, then you can do it too. I'm winning.
I love this for him.
I love this for him
He's
too.
been on a real big journey, like not even just like losing weight or anything like that, but
because he was
not like obese
big
or but
fat or anything like
that he was living the lifestyle of like drinking a lot, maybe smoking, all this different stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like he's
not eating right.
He's cut that out,
and so now he's probably, let's see how old Lil Jon is. I'm gonna guess he's in his 40s.
Yeah, I want to say 45.
He is 54.
54. Wow.
Wow, he looks great. But he's really, done. So he's been doing a lot of different things. I know he had like put out a meditation album a few years ago, which I actually thought was cool. It was like a guided meditation.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we breathe in and we to the window,
to the wall, till the
sweat drops down my balls till all these bitches crawl.
Well, good for you, Lil Jon. This is what I want to see. I feel like there's been, a thing that's been happening with the older rappers where they are now, like they're in their 40s and 50s, and they have started doing things that are more wellness based. Like I remember when, was it Jadakiss? One of them from the Locks opened up like a juice.
Yeah, that was Jadakiss.
Having a juice bar, like having vegan burgers, like changing their life and all these things. And I love to see that because we've talked about on this podcast before. We want to see the rappers that we grew up with growing old.
Yeah, it's in the Bronx.
Yeah, and which is needed, and then putting them in places where they're food deserts and they don't have access to good, healthy foods and things like that. We need that. And I think this is good. More power to him. We love to see it. And I hope that he keeps it up. Everyone, it's hard. It is really hard to change your life and to eat differently. I have struggled with that my whole life of like figuring out the best ways to eat and like eating healthier and not just doing things that might be like easy, because sometimes you need to be uncomfortable to get to the places you need to be. So shout out to you, Lil Jon. All right. Next up, we have some news, more news in hip hop that I think is going to ruffle some feathers out there.
Yes.
But Ciara's son, Future,
Ciara's son with Future.
Whose name is also Future. She has changed his last name, or at least added his last name to Wilson.
Where do you weigh in on this?
Well, his biological father's not a part of his life, really, so why not? Russell Wilson has been a part of this boy's life since he was very, very young. He's been taking care of him. You would not know that he was not his biological son. He's the father that stepped up. So I think this is great. Good for him.
I lean more towards where the mother, whatever the mother wants to do. If the mother's the primary parent and she makes this decision to add another name to the last name of her child, then that's her prerogative.
Yeah, why not? Especially if the biological father is not really present. We don't ever, we see Future talking about him maybe on his birthday. Maybe we get a little post. But Russell Wilson, he had posted up a picture of them at the U.S. Open, and it says Mrs. Ciara Wilson, Future Wilson,
Everybody
and
was
Sienna
at the
Wilson.
U.S. Open.
Was. Funny side note, Trump went to the U.S. Open and got booed. So we love that. We love
Yeah.
to see it. But I think that's good. Of course, we know that all the incels and red pillars are going to be cursing her out and calling her all kinds of names and calling Russell Wilson, you know, a dweeb for taking care of this man's son that he's not taking care of. But we say, who cares? Fuck
Who
you.
cares?
We don't care.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have a drop for this.
Take a shot.
I just don't know where it is. Oh no. Do I not have it up? Damn it. Oh man. Forget it. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's not in there at all?
No, I'd have to locate it. But yeah, just know that nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And that's my favorite drop too.
You gotta put it in the little. Is there like a little favorites section
Hold on.
that you can use?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let me put some pimping in it.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
All right.
Guess where that's from?
Is it an anime?
No. You want me to play it one more time?
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Where is it from?
It's from the Care Bear movie.
Oh my god. All right. Well, moving on.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Oh, I can kind of hear it in the back, the little voices.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, Drewski is getting in a little bit of hot water for a skit he did.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing about Drewski is I feel like, yes, he's like, you know, been funny or whatever, but he is such a great like cultural anthropologist. I don't think people credit him enough for how well he is able to really zoom in on the way that people behave and like make it shine through his skits. I think that is a superpower that he has.
I will give it this. Like, Drewski, in my mind, he's very funny.
Yes.
Not the best looking motherfucker in the world, but very funny.
Well,
and I've said that before and I've gone on record. And I'm not even hating. I'm just saying he has such a unique face.
Well, he did this skit at NASCAR, and I think it was hilarious because it was on point. So the caption says, "That guy who's just proud to be an American."
Here's the love, here's the honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
Yeah.
Oh, little USA! Woo! Oh, little USA! Hey, Joanna. She's not listening. Hey, come up. You need to listen to your nana. Go ahead, baby. 6 o'clock. Girl, you crazy now.
I love everything about it. I love the hair. I love the tan.
Hey,
I love
how you doing, baby?
What's it called that he's wearing?
The overalls?
Overalls, yeah. With only one button.
That's my favorite way to wear overalls.
Yeah. Well, that and tutus.
These white people really thought he was a white man.
No, I'm going to the race. What race? NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? Yes, sir. A little bit. You ain't lost, did you? No, I'm good. I'm going to the race, sir. Sure about that? Yes, sir. Find something safe to do, boy. If liquor don't kill us, pussy must.
This is great.
This is perfect. I don't find anything wrong with this.
You know, the makeup artist from Weapons did his makeup, right?
I was just about to say that. And look, just look at the tattoos.
Dan Arden.
The tattoos are really... He did a great job.
He did a really
Now, white
bang-up
people
job.
are up in arms because they're like, oh my God, it's whiteface. Yeah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
There's absolutely nothing
There's
wrong
nothing
with
wrong with it.
whiteface.
Okay, because when y'all were painting, what's his name from Breakfast at Tiffany's, who played,
was that Paul Reiser?
No. This is old Breakfast at Tiffany's. He played the Japanese man.
Yeah. I feel like it's Paul something.
What is his name? Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney, yes.
As
Mickey
Mr.
Rooney.
Yonoshi.
Yes.
At Breakfast at Tiffany's. Y'all weren't caring about that. You didn't care about the Indian man or the white man who played the Indian man in that robot movie.
AI?
He was in brown face.
AI?
No. The one from there was a robot movie.
I know what robot. J5.
J5.
Right?
Yeah. What was it?
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit.
Yes.
What was this actor's name? Let me find it.
I actually want to see if Short Circuit.
Short Circuit was. I mean, we loved that movie.
Yeah.
Short Circuit.
But they had a white
movie,
guy playing an Indian guy.
brown face. This man, Fisher Stevens. Not a white man, not a brown man.
not playing anywhere.
Not a brown man, probably because of brown face.
Yeah.
Like, we've had so many. And the thing about it is, when what's his name? Marlon Wayans and his brother were in whiteface for
white chicks. Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle, they've all done white.
The thing about it was when white
Eddie
people
Murphy.
put on any sort of tan to play another person, it is always super racist and terrible.
The only one that I've seen ever done well, and I think that was the actual point of the whole thing, was Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Oh yeah, that's the only one.
Yeah,
and that was because it was very meta. It was like is that a hat on a hat?
Nah, yeah, it was a hat on hat essentially. Like it was the whole point of
he was talking about
the
this
character.
thing, like
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Robert Downey Jr. is the only one that we will give a pass for blackface. Everybody else, no. And it's like, but it was true. This is how they act. Investigating black people and being rude and nasty, smoking up a storm, and drinking beers.
Yeah.
I found this hilarious.
It was hilarious.
And yeah, the woman, her name is Kaylee Keene Swisher. And she did the job. I think it took them like 4 to 6 hours, something like that.
Yeah, to get it all up. And boy, oh boy, it was really good considering that he's in the heat.
He's in the heat,
and he's got to be sweating.
Yeah.
So like for it to not rub off is, I think also probably Always Sunny was also pretty well done because they made fun of the whole like idea of doing blackface.
When did they do that? Which season?
For Lethal Weapon. Their Lethal Weapon episodes.
Oh, I don't remember that
where
one.
they kept where Mac and Dennis kept switching. Like Dennis wouldn't wear blackface, but he would have the black voice. But Mac would have blackface. It was that was the point. Again, like the point is never to do blackface to do a racist caricature of black people. The only well done ones is very, very few. Very, 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 very few. A small handful of well done ones. And even the well done ones are banned.
And this is not the first time he did whiteface. This was another one that he did about the white boys who are accepted in the hood that I remember watching. Nobody cared about it. They only care about this one because they were calling him out.
I'm chilling. I'm posted up.
And this one was funny, but like I feel like the NASCAR one was even better.
Yeah, the NASCAR one was better.
Because this one he just kind of looked like a really light skinned. He's already light skinned.
He just looks light skinned.
Yeah. Tell him up.
Jit right here, man.
Tell him
I'm
up.
ready to jit right here, man. You know
See, I grew up with my grandma.
Yeah.
See, folks always tell me like, you a white boy, you can't be doing all that. I grew up on that side.
On that side, yeah.
But I was raised by these folks.
But he's just very funny. I think he does a great job.
Drewski is very funny.
And I love whenever he comes out with something else because he has it down to a T.
Yes, he does.
So why don't you, instead of getting upset and angry and probably trying to do some blackface to get back, just step your comedy game up. All right. So now for our last few things are going to be shenanigans. Or not really shenanigans. The first one's not so bad. Cardi B has won, or I guess, she's won her civil trial. She is not liable on all counts against this lawsuit where this woman, Imani Ellis, said that was suing her, for $24 million, saying that Cardi B hit her, cut her face, and spit on her, and hurled racial slurs to her in 2018 during an argument. Cardi B said that she did get into a verbal altercation with her, the woman was working security at her OBGYN's office because she said that the woman was recording her with a phone and publicizing her doctor's visit when she was pregnant with her first child. And that nothing ever happened. She never touched her. But, she got out of it. And the trial itself was hilarious because the woman's lawyer was trying to come for Cardi B every time, talking about her different wigs, if her hair's not real, how could her testimony be real? Like, it was very silly.
Apparently Cardi B is going to be using some of the photos from this trial for her new album.
Yeah. And she said when she, after the trial, she was like, you think just because I'm a celebrity that like, you're going to try to get me in a lawsuit and I'm going to I'm going to like settle out of court, and I'm not going to do that when I have the money to say no. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to pay my lawyers and we're going to get off. So, she's been dealing with a lot. Cardi B has been having some ups and downs this past year. Some things have been good for her. Sometimes I'm looking at her with a big side eye, but congratulations on winning your case.
Yes.
Now, someone who has a case in the works that I hope they don't win, John Reap of Last Comic Standing. Did you ever watch that show?
I did, but I guess not the season that this person won.
Well, he was a 2007 winner. He has been arrested on CP charges in North Carolina.
Yeah.
He was apparently arrested this past Friday after a grand jury gave a felony indictment charge with one count of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor and 9 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. All of these are related to CP.
Wow. Yeah, you can't spell creep without reap.
So apparently they got a cyber tip in April from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children about some material associated with his online account. And now he's going to trial. He's 53 years old, so there's really no excuse. And I don't understand why people are not smart. Like, your IP address goes everywhere, whether it's your phone, your computer. If you are using it for anything nefarious, people can find out. That is why all these people who are doing cyber crimes use VPNs and try to find different servers, et cetera, et cetera. So you're never gonna just get away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So fuck him. Hope he goes to jail forever. And I hope that those children can sue him for restitution, because I know sometimes they will allow even if like the what is it called? What is the statute of limitations has surpassed on something. There have been people who have kids who have been, or maybe kids are now adults who have been able to sue those who have purchased images and videos of them in a civil suit. So I hope that is possible for them.
Yeah.
Now, some stupid news. Rudy Giuliani was in a car accident. Unfortunately, he didn't die. There was some speculation that I've seen about how the car accident happened, but he was in a passenger seat of a rented Ford Bronco that was hit by a Honda HR-V from behind. Now, some folks have said that I've read online that he may have had a sex worker in the car with him who was allegedly beaten up. Now, I saw claims about that on Twitter. I looked up, I haven't been able to find anything, so I don't know how true that is. So some folks were saying perhaps he got into this car accident because he was fighting with the sex worker. But either way, he's out of the hospital. Last time I saw a picture of him, he was in like a
sling.
No, like a cast thing, like one of those with your neck.
Okay, yeah, full body cast.
Yeah, well, not a full body cast, but one of those like braces that you have
torso
around, like,
cast.
Yeah, one of those things.
Yeah.
And so for whatever reason, President Trump, who also isn't dead, much to our chagrin, it said that he was going to give Giuliani the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is our nation's highest civilian honor. Why? Don't know. He hasn't done anything.
He literally hasn't done shit.
So he said in his Truth Social post, as President of the United States of America, I am pleased to announce that Rudy Giuliani, the greatest mayor in the history of New York City and equally great American patriot, will receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom, our country's highest civilian honor. Details as to time and place will follow. Now,
he just so happened to be the mayor when 9/11 happened. That's his claim to fame.
That is it. And
that's it.
That is it. Even though like he did a lot of shit that was terrible, like he
marrying his cousin.
He cleaned up,
Yeah.
He cleaned up the city by moving people from Times Square who may have been homeless or sex workers and all that, moving them uptown or giving them vouchers to go to another part of the country. But that was it, because during his time, they closed so many shelters. They closed took away money that would go to people who were veterans dealing with mental illness, who needed help with homelessness, etc. So he's not. And weren't they fighting? Like, this is such a just terrible thing. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And on top of that,
sorry, wrong.
Which one were you trying to do?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
So on top of that bad decision, President Trump has also revoked Kamala Harris's Secret Service protection.
That's some petty shit.
Which had been extended by Biden. Usually, vice presidents will get protection for 6 months after leaving office. Presidents get it for life. And Biden had extended her Secret Service detail to 18 months, so it would have ended this next July. But now it has been officially terminated. He also did the same thing for Biden's children, which is shitty.
Yeah, that's really petty.
He just did it because he hates them. But I did see a lot of like veterans and like former police officers and things like that saying like online that they would be more than happy to protect the former vice president. But I just the day that the Friday before Labor Day, when we all were hoping, praying, and wishing for Trump to officially be dead, was one of the greatest days on Twitter in such a long time.
It was a fun time on Twitter.
We were just full of hope, full of
Remember
joy.
when hope was a thing?
Like everybody was just excited. And we get few days like that on Twitter a year ever since Elon Musk has taken it over. And this was one of those days. And unfortunately, he's alive. And I mean, he still has grayscale or whatever. But
grayscale.
But he's still here. But that was our last story for pop culture.
All right. And that has been our pop culture segment.
Now we're ready to go into the things that made us angry.
Bring it! What? We gripe it. We're not griping anywhere else. We gripe it. This safe space for us to share. We gripe it. We ain't griping anywhere else. We gripe it.
All right. So what's making you angry this week?
I think I've already done this one before, but micromanaging.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pain.
It is.
Like you hire somebody, you hire them for their skill, allow them to use their skill the way that they see fit. Don't fucking send them a Slack message and be like, "Oh, why did this happen?" And hey, this happened. Why did it happen? And I'm just like, I'm working on something at the same time as doing this. So these things happen.
That's the hard part about being
sometimes
in corporate
oversights happen.
Corporate America, the thing that always pissed me off so much is that every single thing is being seen as an emergency.
Yeah.
Unless you are a doctor,
Everything is put under a microscope.
EMT, a firefighter, most things are not emergencies.
No, they're not.
For corporate America, it's not an emergency. You might have something be delayed or whatever, but like it's not an emergency. Just relax.
Yeah.
Like it's important, of course, in a lot of jobs. There are things that are time sensitive. You need to get them out on time, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so annoying the way that people really hype themselves up to think what they're doing is the most important thing in the world. When it's like, is anybody dying?
Exactly.
If somebody's dying, yes. And like, in some jobs, there are things where, yes, it's important for us to get certain things out on a quick basis.
Mm-hmm.
But on average, the things we're doing are not emergencies.
No, they're not.
Very basic things that we can get done whenever.
So maybe, I don't know,
Take a
back
chill
the
pill.
fuck off a little bit.
Take a chill pill.
Chill. That's pretty much the main thing that's pissing me. Oh, also, UPS mail carriers who are a little bit too into their fucking job. And by that, let me explain what happened. I was in the middle of a meeting, and I got a ring at a buzz that's like, "Hey, like, buzz me in to the building," or something like that. Unfortunately, our buzzer doesn't work, so I just kept along with my meeting. And then I get a fucking knock at the door, and I'm like, "All right, excuse me, could you bear with me? I gotta go answer at the door." And then this uppity ass mail carrier is like, "Oh, you too good to answer the door, or can't answer the door for nobody?" And I'm just like, and I literally told him, "I'm in the middle of a meeting."
Did you say it like that?
No, I said, like I'm in the middle of a meeting. That's what I said. I looked at him with a tired face, like I'm in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah. People always take taking your job too seriously.
Yeah.
Like there's so many. Buzz another.
There
bill.
are certain jobs where you have to take it seriously.
Yes.
Mail carrier is not one of them. No,
unless you're delivering a life-saving anecdote.
Unless you're delivering a bomb, you're not Sinbad from Jingle All the Way. Fucking relax. Chill.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah. And that's everything for me. How about you?
Well, let me tell you. This one thing.
Let me talk to you.
Is pissing me off so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And many of you may have seen or heard of this by now. But there is a new Netflix documentary that came out called Catfish.
Mm-hmm.
And it is about this family. Well, it's about these two teens.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're from like Michigan or something like that. And they were getting these really like nasty text messages over the course of like 2 years, right? And the text messages, like they were in a relationship and it's like, oh, Lauren, Owen hates you, you're ugly, you're anorexic, like he wants to fuck me and he's gonna put his dick in my pussy and all these like crazy things. Mind you, let me see if I can find here's what they were 13 years old at the time, right? So this is the girl. Her name is Lauren, and she was receiving messages alongside her boyfriend at the time, Owen. So they're freshmen in high school. They're getting all of these just terrible messages in this group chat. Nobody knows what's going on. It's very weird. It's cringy. Like everyone it's a small town, so like everyone's kind of confused. Different people are being different, like teenagers in the school are being accused, etc., etc. Like it gets to the point where like the two, Lauren and Owen, they break up because of all the messages. He gets with somebody new and is still getting these crazy messages. Like it's really going like to the depths where it could have become a situation where that we've seen, unfortunately, too many times where a child takes their life because they're in such like a mental distress. Come to find out, this is the woman who was sending all the messages. Kendra Licorish, the mother of Lauren and a close family friend to Owen. Now, this is...
Wait, the mother was sending text messages to her daughter?
The mother...
And her daughter's boyfriend?
Was sending these diabolical...
That's fucked up.
...messages to her daughter and her boyfriend.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's dark.
Like, literally saying things like, you should kill yourself to her daughter. Like, nobody wants you. You're terrible. You're ugly. Da 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 da. Then trying to blame it on one of the other girls in the school, but like inadvertently. It was such like the amount of resources that like this small town in Michigan was using in the police department to try to find out like what's going on. Because imagine, like they said, the town is so small that the school is from K through 12th grade and it's only one school. There's like 30 people in each class.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how something like this is really gonna find itself going. Everyone's gonna be talking about it. Everyone's gonna know about it. And what pissed me off so bad was finally, like the sheriff couldn't figure out what was going on. They had dumped a bunch of teenagers' phones looking to see if any of the IP addresses matched, if there was any text messages. They weren't finding anything. Finally, the sheriff gives the information to the FBI to ask for help, and they eventually find out it's the mother. when the police go to the house to be like, we know it's you, this is the situation, like, et cetera, she's like, well, I don't want this to get out. How's my daughter going to go to school? Are you kidding me? Of course, everyone's going to find out that you did this, and her life is going to be more ruined than it already was because you are a literal terrible parent.
Yeah.
And now you are concerned. And then the worst part about it is, to me personally, she was trying to like say, oh, well, when I was 17 years old, I was raped. And as my daughter was getting older, some of those things were coming back, and the abuse that I experienced, it was re-triggering me, et cetera, et cetera. You cannot use the awful thing that happened to you as an excuse
for bullying your daughter.
Like, for bullying your daughter and your daughter's boyfriend. And the police asked her, like, were you infatuated? Did you have any sort of like interest in your daughter's boyfriend? And she was like, no, it was just, I just was, things just got taken too far. She tried to say that she didn't, because initially they got a text message like the previous year around Halloween. And then they stopped, and then they came up again. She was like, well, I didn't see the first one, but I did keep going on after. But every time she tried to give a reason, it just didn't make any sense. There's nothing about this.
The only reason is that you hate your daughter, you hate your daughter's boyfriend, and you're an evil monster.
I think she hates her daughter and is in love with her daughter's boyfriend. And was
so then why bully the boyfriend too?
But the things that she was saying is she wasn't saying the things that she was saying about the boyfriend were not negative. They were nasty. They were like sexual in relation.
Oh, it was flirty.
It was like, oh, Owen wants me. He told me he wants to like put his finger in my pussy, and he doesn't like you because you're
that
so
is
ugly.
The saddest thing I've ever heard.
Like
to hear that sentence, to put a finger in my pussy.
It was crazy. And I need you all to watch this. And it's not a spoiler that the mom did it, because this has been around in the news and everyone's been talking about it from like last year when it got or maybe a few, like 2-3 years ago when it got out. But
wrong thing.
The mother she did go to jail for I think like 16 months or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough time in my opinion. She needs to like be out of. Damn it.
What? Oh yeah. You want me to take care of it?
Yeah.
While you keep talking.
So she goes to jail for a little bit. She's out. She can't see her daughter, thankfully. But I think it was just such a narcissistic thing to happen. And I hope that the daughter is going to be okay, because I don't understand how anyone could do this to their child and just think that was an okay thing. And the daughter is still like, I love my mother so much. I can't wait to be able to like see her so we could try to build our relationship back, et cetera, et cetera. But this is just the thing of like people who should not be parents. And so hopefully the daughter is able to get back to where she wants to be in life, and this does not like, scar her. Allegedly she's going to go to college to study criminology. I'm sure this has impacted that decision. But I do believe the mother is extremely narcissistic, and she was the
mother is sick.
In the first part of the documentary, she's in there like talking because we don't know yet. So she's talking about it like, the teachers weren't doing enough, the principals weren't doing enough, da 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 da. Meanwhile, bitch, you are the one who was involved. She was so involved in the whole thing. That's how she's fucking just insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. But that was what made me angry this week. Please watch it so that you can also see this terrible thing. But also, I kind of feel like another part of me after watching it was like, I feel like she is getting off on all this attention.
Yeah, she's probably enjoying this on some level.
Because regardless of whether or not she is seen as a monster to people, narcissists do not care about what type of attention they get. They just want attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure this is something that she like is just living for the fact that everybody's talking about her. Everyone knows what she looks like. You know, she's going to be getting all this attention. And I'm sure that there are going to be some people who are believing her sob story because I think that it does such a disservice to people who, like, yes, I'm not saying that she wasn't raped, but it does a disservice to people who have been abused for you to try to use that as some sort of reasoning as to why you would do something so terrible to your daughter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
it's upsetting.
Fuck you, Kendra.
Fuck you.
All right, that's all.
Yeah. You want to talk about the things that made us happy?
Yes, let's get on to that.
Warning.
Oh, sorry.
I'm the baby merchant. Tots are us. I give you all the service and no damn fuss. Give the baby merchant just a week or two. I'll have your baby for you.
What's making you happy this week?
Well, shout out to Josie and Wanjiko and Jenya and Nydia because I saw them randomly this weekend. But getting to see and spend time with my friends really was a great end of the week and start off into this new week. It was great being able to like shout out to these Black-owned businesses that we have in Brooklyn that are catering to our community and are great and beautiful. And to having good friends, good conversation, and just like enjoying the people who you care about. I think it's so important for us to do that, especially as we get older, because we see our friends less. But when we do, it's always, a great time.
Yes. Agreed.
Also doing this podcast with you.
Yes.
Also spending time with you always makes me happy.
Yes.
And this first week of school was great. I'm glad to be back with my teacher friends and getting to see the students, which was really great. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same. Hanging out with Josie, and also hanging out with Sam last week. I didn't mention that, I don't think, last time. But Sam and Josie are my two very close best friends. And I enjoy spending time with them. I enjoy spending time with you. I enjoy hanging out with you and doing this podcast with you and hanging out with you. And Josie was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
And Josie looked so cute. I love that.
She did look
so
very
cute.
beautiful.
She was a fairy.
Yes, she was a fairy. But she was, shout out to Josie. And shame on all these motherfuckers who like to ghost motherfuckers.
Yeah, do better.
Do better. Step up and do better. All right. Well, if that's everything, then that's everything, I think. Yeah. So we will be back next week with more of this. Hopefully we can put these out in a timely manner. And if there are, you can reach out to us at any time. Let us know. Leave a like, share, subscribe, comment.
All the things.
Do all the things. Take it easy. Keep it sleazy. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the show. If you'd like to contact the podcast, you can reach us via email at blackandsnerdypodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok at Black and Snerdy Podcast, as well as on Twitter at Black and Snerdy. You can find me, Maurice, on all social media under the handle Licorish is Legit. That's LICORISH is legit.
And you can find me on Instagram. It's that's OD THATSOD.E. And on Twitter, THATSOD_E. And don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe to us. Tune in next time to the Black and Snerdy podcast, where nerds of a feather flock together.
Remember?
Bye.
Boy.
Not yet.
No, this is keeping it. We're keeping this in. Don't forget to take your meds and your subs and drink water. Bye.
Bye.
I actually want to keep that.